Hi there. Hi FP&A folks. A quick question to you. How much time do you generally spend every month explaining the variances that arises versus plan or versus outlook or versus the prior year and stuff like that? We pull a lot of information from various sources and we find that variances and chase the business for the drivers, and finally write the commentaries to the business so that they understand what is happening with the business. And what if Gemini Enterprise could do all this heavy lifting for you in minutes? And let me show you how simple it is to use it in a FP&A with the variance commentary. Imagine revenue actuals are like 92 million and it is like most, suppose like your plan is 100 million, we are down by unfavorable by 8 million, but we say that revenue of 8 million is below the plan. It doesn't add anything to the analysis outright there. So instead, if you say that what for leadership would be interested in why it happened and what are the drivers behind it, and that's what we FP&A analysts should be worried about it. That is where the Gemini Enterprise becomes quite interesting to solve this particular problem. So I can configure it using a simple prompt saying that in a simple variance commentary agent provide with a approved finance information of actuals, plan, forecast, and prior year information of product level and performance and supporting business updates. Then give a simple instructions, say like act as a FP&A analyst with 15 years of work experience. So you are defining the role and experience levels in the role. Compare the actuals against the plan prior year. Identify the biggest favorable and unfavorable variances. So now it focuses on the main theme of the problem and explain the business drivers and create the concise executive commentary that doesn't assume the drivers were supporting the information in unavailable situation. So like you are also saying not to be a hallucinative here. And instead of just telling me revenue is 8 million below the plan, Gemini could help to produce something like revenue is 8 million below the plan, primarily driven by product A at 5 million due to the lower volume, and product B because of the lower monetization or and weaker conversion. And particularly this offsetting with the product C with gaining 1 million due to the early user or something like pre-bookings of the particular product. Now that FP&A commentary, we can make this even smarter. Then ask it to rank the biggest drivers and quantify the impact and compare it against a plan, prior year, and forecast, and flag the unusual moments and give them three management takeaways. Now that you are not just asking the AI to write the paragraph, we are creating a repeatable FP&A workflow. But here is the important part that Gemini does not replace the FP&A analyst. AI can find the pattern, summarize the information, prepare for us at first instance. We validate the numbers and challenge the drivers. We provide the business judgment so that instead of spending our time asking what happened, FP&A can spend more time asking why did it happen, what happens next, and what should you do about it. That's where AI really changes the finance. It does not about replacing the FP&A, it is about upgrading the FP&A. Follow me for more such practical AI use cases so that it will be helpful in your FP&A journey and you can provide more insights to your management while you are at work. Thank you very much. Stay tuned. Bye.